What's up, guys? I know I'm late, sorry, but let's jump right into this. Teen Wolf, the last episode. Hello, all the life. It gave me all the life. I don't know what these writers are on, but I am here for it. I mean, I laughed, I felt a little teary, and it definitely was filled with suspense. So let's start from the beginning. We have Derek and his brother off doing something with the she-wolf. That's what started the last episode, and I have a feeling it's all going to tie in because you do see the nematode somewhere in. Again, this nematode, it just won't die. This friggin' tree, burn it. Anywho, I don't know what's really going on with that storyline. They're looking for the she-wolf. She-wolf clearly said something that scared the living bejesus out of Derek, and I haven't really been following that, and I'm gonna be very honest. If you guys can explain what is going on right there to me, leave it in the comment box. Now, let's discuss this crazy guy, the shrapnel bomber, who kills people with glowing eyes. Now, Teen Wolf has been making all these cool references from last season. You know, you had the Hitchcock references with the birds when Lydia was going crazy and all kind of things. And last night it was like a Children of the Corn type of reference, and it was really cool. Now, I told you in the last video that I had a feeling about Kira, and it's cute the way Scott is kind of drawn to her, and you know, you feel kind of torn because, you know, you love him and Allison, but you kind of you realize that they've grown up and they've grown out of it, and you know, there's been so much hurt and so many things bad things have happened to Allison because of Scott and vice versa, that they really can't get back together. So, you know, you say, okay, Isaac wants Allison fine, but then this new girl, but I tell you, I have a feeling about this Kira girl. From she start know everything about the Japanese mysticism and what was going on, I was just like, yes. Anywho, forward, they're looking for the shrapnel bomb, and he's clearly supernatural. He has some special powers because the way his heart went boom boom then pow, and he was still living, and him just stapled up back him chest. That wasn't normal. That was not normal at all. Anyway, so he's looking for all the werewolves, and you kind of feel like they're in danger. And I was like, oh my God, not again, Scott's mom. It's just, there had been suspense, only to find out that it was Kira that they were looking for. Now, you guys know I love Styles. You guys know I really love Styles, but I think Styles is just a little bit too brave, and so is Lydia. I am not gonna go back to a high school knowing that there's a crazy person out there trying to kill students. I have a werewolf best friend. He can heal really quickly. Let him go. But I guess that's why Styles is who Styles is. So him and Lydia finally go, and they figure it out that it's Kira. Right as Scott had like this really cute dinner moment with her, she went there. And this is when I knew that shit was gonna pop off. Okay? When the mother and the father were talking about Japanese tradition, and the father says the mother is from a very special clan, and them start talk this clan thing, and then Allison and Isaac, you know, pan over to Allison and Isaac, and they find this mask that looked like something out of 300, and I was just like, I can feel the Japanese mysticism just coming on out. Come on out. I was so happy. So happy. And then the man just shows up and boom, hits Scott. Just knocks him out. Lydia can't figure out anything and decides that she has to scream. So she gives him the banshee scream. And I really wish she had a cooler superpower than a scream. But shit, that was a scream. And she figures it out. And then it got real. Homeboy used electricity, and I really thought he was gonna shock Scott, and then Scott was going to show his true alpha self. But this whole time it was Kira, and I don't know what kind of powers that young girl have, but it we're just gonna dub it cool. Cool right now. And I see some people saying, oh, maybe she always knew she had the power. Did you see the look on that girl's face? The girl was like, I am holding electricity. I am holding electricity. And it finishes with Isaac getting beat up by 3 men in the 300 masks, right? And I'm just like, yo, this is some different evil. There's nothing normal in that town. So I was right about Kira. And I can't understand the reason for Scott's dad still being around. It has to go deeper than being an antagonist. And I think there's something, I don't know if it's supernatural, but there's something about his dad that I'm not figuring out right now. One thing we know about the Teen Wolf writers is that Kira is going to tie in with those masked people, and it's going to tie in with the she-wolf that Derek and his brother have been searching for and talking to. And I'm here for it. I am all here for it. Like, this gives me life. Oh, special mention to that, scene with Allison and Isaac and the father catching them. Like, I literally laughed out loud. I'm not talking like when people write LOL and they're like this. I mean, like, I laughed out loud. I was like, shit. I was like, ah! And then you hear him say, another werewolf. I said the same thing. Girl, love that heat. Anyways, what are your theories about the she-wolf? What do you think is coming to that town? And somebody was saying that they hope that expand Lydia's role a little bit more. She's getting a little boring. All she does is scream. I think her powers are pretty cool. I really wish they were more accurate, but she's struggling to learn how to do it. And that leaves open a whole bunch of storylines. But what do you think about the she-wolf? What do you think these guys are in these masks? And what do you think Kira is? That's the question of the week. What is Kira? I'm here for it. Let me know.